Please, you can't leave me in here. If you let me out, I can show you where they hide their best treasure. Hurry, get me out of here! Now that we've got that out the way, I'll take everything you have. Or your life. Actually, on second thought... Victory's yours, I submit!
And so here we are, once again. After a very long amount of time, we have come back to Oblivion. Oh boy. I'm just as ready as anybody. Actually, I need to get this. I need to get it properly broadcasting the game. Give me just 1 second. Open up Steam. It's not, this is fucking, I forget that the Elder Scrolls is actually in E, not in O, like for Oblivion, not in T for thee, so. It's probably gonna be pretty loud. There's not really much I can do about that, so hold on 1 second. It's like it said, Oblivion will now detect your video hardware and will set the settings, obviously. And it set it to medium. Medium. Like, what? Now you see, Oblivion is very easy to Oblivion is very easy to adjust things. Even ultra high doesn't have anti-aliasing on, which is so strange. Cannot be an HDR and anti-aliasing cannot be enabled at the same time. Interesting. I guess that's probably why then. I mean, I really don't know. I probably won't even be able to tell the difference. But no, it doesn't have any other settings. It's literally just anti-aliasing, resolution, distance, like distant trees and objects and shit like that, and that's pretty much it. Which, I mean, it's gonna be regular old Oblivion. So, I mean, it's not going to look anything, it's not going to look special anyway, so if it was, if I had it modded and everything, it might be a little bit different, but it's not going to be like that at all, so. Which, I still have the saves for the game, so that's no big deal. The only thing is we would have to start all the way over to do everything correctly, which I'm not going to do. So, because we're just at the Mages Guild, and I really don't exactly know what we were supposed to be doing. So, yeah, let me just start the game. And okay, now, well, first, just hold on. Let me turn the master volume to about halfway. If that's too low, then you can just let me know. If it isn't, then, well, then that's good. So, let me get it on screen, because I had the Alt-Tab out just to do it. Oblivion EXE. Oh. Uh-oh. Oblivion does not like being alt-tabbed, by the way. So, I'm actually gonna have to move XSplit over into the other window. I'll still be able to see chat and everything, but I did have to do that because I need to be able to see that everything is on screen properly. So, just give me 1 second while I relaunch this, and we should be good to go. I'm a little late tonight, but Yeah, well, that's just, I mean, it's the nature of the game, right? So this looks fine, right? Like you can see everything. Okay, I can see it show up on the XSplit, even though the screen is like really, really crunched in, which is fine because I don't need to see everything going on there when I've got it on this screen. So what difference does it make? And now we're somehow locked at 60 frames, which I'm not exactly sure how the fuck that happened. Oh, come on, man. Let's put these all the way up. Oh, I mean, not like that. Just, there you go. Instant land. See, these is where you get into more settings. And we can't turn HDR and that on at the same time, so. Which is fine if it's locked at 60 frames. That's actually okay. Because you're only gonna get like 30. So what difference does it make? Let me actually get this gum out. And, so as you can see by the portrait there, the game looked a little different at one point, which it doesn't now, obviously. I could probably get like basic texture and graphical stuff, but honestly, I just don't think that it's going to be possible considering the fact that these people that, like, when I modded Oblivion long time ago when I first played it, it's like everything was Nexus Mod Manager and it worked fine. Like, I didn't have to do anything crazy. It was just put the shit in the game and it went, and I mean, it was unstable because this is a Bethesda game we're talking about here, but it worked fine. But now it's like everybody's like, oh, you gotta use FOMod and Oblivion Mod Manager and all this other weird shit, and I'm like, well, why not just use Nexus Mod Manager? But then I think about it and I'm like, well, some of these haven't been updated since a really long time, so like 5 years plus, which, I mean, the Nexus Mod Manager existed then, but they had already had it to where it would work on the other shit, so whatever. Anyway, to hell with all that, we're gonna fucking do this. I say it relies on, yes, just it's the base game now. As long as it actually loads, that is. Okay. Well, we're here. We are. I forget almost entirely how to play. There we go. How do I do this again? This way. Yes, here we are. You know, a lot of people do this, by the way. They do this Khajiit thing where they just make the worst looking creature they possibly can. A lot of people do this shit. Anybody who plays Oblivion now does this. How do I jump? I cannot see. Okay, I cast magic. That's great. But how do I jump? No, that's auto walk. E. No. I forget that I've, basically changed this. Activate. Now, activate is going to change to E. And jump is going to be space. Like, who the fuck does that? Who activates with space? Okay. Can't sprint, means you can walk. Sprinting was not an option in Oblivion, so it's kind of deja vu-y. And it's hard to it's very hard, like, Skyrim or Fallout, you can be like change your direction in air. But this, makes a lot more sense. Like, you have to kind of start moving before you can do it, so it's going to be a little complicated to get used to. But if I jump, there's no... It isn't like most games where you can kind of change your direction mid-air. And funny enough for me, it doesn't seem that my mouse is locked on screen. which is interesting because I'm highlighting icons. Or I was. I don't know about now. I didn't see them there for a second. I don't know. Maybe I'm not even in the screen. I'm like looking at my other monitor, and I think that somehow or another my mouse has escaped the game itself and moved to the other screen. Maybe. Oh well. But yeah, where? So we were here. What is our quest? Find the air. Okay, that's it. The door Niven Day. Well, we can't do that yet. We're not high enough level to do that. To acquire 12 Rumare Slaughterfish scales to sell to a customer. He's asking me to do the legwork, and as he's getting quite old and can't handle the difficult task. Rumare Slaughterfish is a special breed of slaughterfish that can only be found in Lake Rumare, directly north of Way. A mage that uses fists. You're probably right. This stuff isn't important right now. We can't not worry about any of this extra stuff. What are we? Big lip tricks. Gotcha. that was okay. Straight magic and hand to hand. You know, yeah. Hold on. Let me see. What are my highest skills? No, so I can't. I can just look here and see what skills are my big ones. These are my major skills. So these are what I picked to be the best. So, it's athletics, blade, alteration, destruction, mysticism, restoration, light armor. We picked hand to hand to boost, but it isn't a big skill. So we need to get better at hand to hand, it would seem. We have, I mean, I guess luck is 50 anyway. Strength, intelligence, willpower, agility. So it seems like agility, and we would probably do intelligence and willpower and strength. Obviously, like these four, or these top five really, are what we need to be leveling up the most. I don't care much for endurance. I guess I gotta be like a glass cannon. I'll have like no health, but I'll be kicking ass, I guess. Let's see. I guess we're going for more speed, which, I mean, Oblivion was not... yeah, speed was not necessarily your best fighting technique, but we'll go with it. Personality is going to be pretty much like a nothing for us. So yeah, I guess in that case we ought to do the Mages Guild stuff, but I don't think we can even join yet. Can we? Because I don't remember if we did. Oh shit! Let me mute my phone right quick. I gotta take it off of the internet, the Wi-Fi, and I need to do this. It was supposed to be, yeah. Yeah, so my major skills, the skills that I picked for the biggest are blade and athletics, and then everything else is, you know, there's light armor, and then everything else is plain magic, except for conjuration, or alchemy, or illusion. So we're not going to be very big on being a trickster, but... So yeah, I mean, really in a way, it's supposed to be like a battle mage. So, but I also want to throw fists, I guess.
It's nice to see you too, but you're a bit empty-handed, aren't you? Remember those items we talked about? Please, I'm still waiting.
What?
Be seeing you.
Huh? What are you talking about? Base settlement. Oh. No. Is this... Okay. Well, it says discovered a node. How do you discover a node if she told you what to get? So we need to go get dwarven artifacts from bandits. Well, considering I don't think that this is like a level locked quest or anything, I'm pretty sure the bandits should be like level 1 anyway, so I can't pick that anyway. I mean, it would be nice. I would steal them. Okay, so we need to go do repairing the orrery or orrery, something, whatever. I don't want to do the Khajiit thing yet. The reason why I don't want to go and do anything Khajiit related is because Oblivion gates will start showing up after that point, and then there will be, you know, monsters everywhere. So I'm not wanting to have to deal with the fucking sky going hell every fucking single time I go get close to a fucking Oblivion gate. Because I remember how that used to be. It was just like, you would just be like walking around minding your own business. All of a sudden the sky would be like, oh, fucking Oblivion gate nearby. So I don't know what the fuck that's all about, but so we need to go. Where do we need to go to? This is where we're headed. Oh, well, we need to go above Khajiit. Okay. Considering this, I'm not doing this fucking stupid, like, run everywhere we fucking go. Even though I really should, you'll get your athletics and acrobatics up very, very quickly doing that. I'm just not too worried about it. We also need to discover locations, because discovering locations is just as good as any old thing, so I'm gonna go over here and grab up this little location, and then we'll head for our objective. If the walking sound is too loud for you guys, just let me know, because it's pretty loud for me. I guess it's kind of like probably goblins or something in there. Is that a road? I don't usually see Black Horse Courier guys, like, just fucking out in the middle of nowhere. You know, I remember this game back in the day. You know, what a game. How do you do the thing again? Can you do the... Oh, well, I got my acrobatic stuff, so that's good. I don't think I can yet, because I don't think I got high enough athletics. Yeah, I mean, I'm white. I know, I'm like neon white. Like, if there was a neon light white, it's like fluorescent white, basically. I might glow in the dark. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to do like backflips and stuff like that eventually, so I'm kind of looking forward to getting that ability. You know, the funny thing about backflips in this game, when you do them, depending on how heavy your equip load is, you'll be like slow, because you'll move slower. You can't, if you're wearing like really heavy armor, like say, you know, I'm wearing like an Imperial set like that guy over there, like the guard there. If I cut a backflip, you'll still cut the backflip. You'll just do it really slowly, and that's not how physics work. Like that's not how that's not how any of that works at all. But that's besides the point. I'll be sticking to light armor, because light armor doesn't actually give you an equip load. Deer are much faster than this, but you know, I don't expect Bethesda, especially during this time period, to have known. I'd probably be faster if I sheathed. Yeah. I don't really know why I did that, but hell with it. I might as well get some XP. Even though it isn't much, but it'll be something. I'm probably gonna get my ass beat in this quest, by the way, like... How hard is it to... My arch enemy. but luckily enough for you, or for me, you can't even hit me because, like, the way that Oblivion, like, does things is very strange. Ow. See, now if this was Morrowind, it would be a little bit different because my, like, they would miss me, even though they're clearly hitting me. It's like more D&D-esque. Sorry, I had to reset. I had to reset caps lock because caps lock will make you walk, but it was on and I was running, which means I have to reverse the input. So that's all I was doing then. This area should be close. The place I need to go is like kind of just right over here. Ooh, God Almighty! I am basically dead. Yeah, here we go. C? Yeah, C for cast. Can I, like, unequip the sword? Oh, hold on, how you quick save in this game? Is it F5? Cool. Oh my God! Look at my hands. Oh fuck. I cannot block a hammer. Well, just hold up, dude. There's a wolf here now, and he's gonna kick my fucking ass. Tell you what. This costs less than using fucking heal minor wounds. Whoa! Wait a minute. Don't auto run. Yeah. Damn, she's pretty tough too.
Die, you mangy hesitant.
Yeah. I won't survive very long, but I don't think she can do enough damage to me to actually kill me. This is super. Yeah, how you like that? That's amazing. Hey, there's the thing. So, what do I have? Just leather? So fur is probably not better than leather. Almost positive. Got a helmet. Rusty. Is this one armor? Yeah. I wonder. This is only one armor we get from this. Okie dokie. I can't believe I've done this. Now I gotta wait for my fucking, you know, magic to recharge, but it's what it is. Probably find something here to eat. Can't you just eat raw meat in this game? Yeah, sure. Doesn't do much. I don't think you can eat anything other than raw meat, honestly. Hello, friend. Looks like you're having a hard time there. Yeah. I don't like having to do this, but you are fighting me after all. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's like instinctual, honestly, that gamers that, you know, we just inherently go to that. It's like instinctual for us to just open up the enemy inventory once the enemy is dead, even though they probably don't have anything useful to us. We still do it anyway. Now my magic is restored, so that's good. I'm pretty sure the next bandit is probably, one's going to be probably over there, one's going to probably be over there, and the other one's going to be up here. So, Stay hydrated, everybody. Nobody? We need to be sneaky. Wait. Don't understand. Can't reach me. Okay, yes you can.
I'll hack you to pieces.
Okay, well, no more fooling around with hands, so let's just fucking go back here and kill this stupid bitch. We'll keep the steel health on though. That's actually really good. Oh, please tell me I'm not gonna get this. Hold on. Okay, good. I was hoping it wasn't gonna give me the perpetual. Ow! God damn!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Ow! Yeah, you like that? I'm just gonna steal your shit. I probably shouldn't. God damn! She kicked my ass. I did better when I was fighting her with my hands. Well, I was also casting a lot more too, I suppose. Let's see if she aggroes the wolf. Wait. Hold on. Just relax with that shit, dude. God damn. Personality is being... Ow. Get out of here, bot. Bots, I should say. Oh, she's got her friend. How was I missing her?
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
I mean, not really. I'm just...
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
How many times? What's the matter? You gonna say the same lines over and over again? The bots don't care what you say.
Show me
Please.
what you've got.
I love how the AI can just, they just go forever. Get your freaking dog out of here.
Do your worst.
I mean, I am doing pretty bad. Nah. Damn, I just... Just gonna keep healing. Like, you're not gonna stop me. You don't do enough damage to me.
Die, damn you.
Okay, I should probably... Let me stick to doing the one... Because it'll actually hurt her to do that. It's only like 5 points of health,
That's the
sure,
best you
but
can do. Now you will know pain.
the combat in this game is riveting. Isn't it? Like, just wonderful. Now I guess I'll... You know, how do you do the thing? Is it this? My sensitivity throttle, so no. The... How do you do the, There's a way that you can favorite things so you can switch between them fast. And I just completely forgot what it is. Okay. Makes sense. Very good. Now, go between them pretty quickly. I mean, I don't have a RPG controller, so, you know, it's not going to be any of that. You know, I remember when I was playing this game back when, you know, you really don't realize it, but your magicka, if you don't care about leveling it up, your magicka is absolute garbage. Probably not going to be able to sneak up on her, you know, because I just fucking suck. So, do I even have any ammo? No. You have to equip arrows in this game. You know, it's not like most where you just equip the bow and it comes with arrows. You actually have to equip them, which is the same with Skyrim, I suppose. So. Let's see. Sword back. I'm not gonna be able to. She already sees me, so okay. What'd you do? Like buff your defense? Now you hold on a minute. Is that all you can do?
Like a pregnant cow.
I move like a pregnant cow. But yeah, see, look at this. She can't hit me because she's fucking the AI is designed to, like, when they cast, their aim is adjusted to meet where you're going. It took me a while to get here. Oh, okay. I got some stuff too I can do. I don't know when she thought she was gonna fucking actually do anything. I'm just gonna put on the well, they give the same. So, how do I drop? Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Please? D? I'm just gonna carry it. Sell it. This one isn't here anymore. Okay. Yeah, I guess I need to go inside to climb up. Sneak skill increased. I'm just gonna harvest this stuff so I can, like, just sell it. Oh, hello. Ow. God, you're good. Aha!
What's the matter?
Getting tired, huh? Is that what you were gonna say? I'm not close enough. I actually have to contact her in order to use that ability. She's probably gonna kill me again if I don't get some hits in on her. There we go. So you didn't. So none of you had the thing. I'm gonna take these gauntlets because I don't have gauntlets currently. I suppose neither one of them necessarily holding the artifact, at least not from what I noticed. And I'm not about to go in that forward because there's going to be a lot of stuff to have to deal with right now. Yeah, the first character I made was like purely combat and sneaking, so it was like fucking heavily overpowered when you actually leveled up fully. And there used to be this program called Horizon, which would let you do fucking insane shit. Like, you could edit your Oblivion saves. And you could, like, make your character have, like, 255 in each skill, which is, like, the highest they get. And then you're just, like, a god at that point. But... die already. But, I don't want to have to go into these. Well, I found the little. So, but I guess I got to keep going this way. Anyway, and I remember that he was primarily focused on combat. So, like, as far as actually doing any, as far as actually doing anything magic related, there would be nothing, like, not possible. So, like, even casting Heal Minor Wounds would basically take, like, it was like I could cast that maybe 4, maybe 5 times before I was out of fucking mana, so, or magicka. So that was relatively annoying. It's much better to be able to cast magic in this game as far as, like, healing goes, because honestly, you're really not going to... Potions aren't necessarily difficult to come across, but to have to stop the game and stop combat in order to get a potion and take it is pretty annoying. Can't wait to get this damn splint off tomorrow. I hope I do anyway. I'm not... Wrong thing. I was gonna like tank the hits. You know what? Oh, you take all? I thought it was like a hotkey for that. That is 2 bodies. I guess my magic just kind of went out there. I have fear. Oh, that's my greater power. That's my little Khajiit thing. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Okay. Sure. Let's fucking load up on some magic. Hello? Shit. Oh, hell. This is not good. We need to do some of this. Recast this. And just spouting fire. I really don't like the hurt sound from my boy. That was not good to have to try to take that ability. Take that one. Oh, woohoo, hoo, hoo. Hold on there, friend. Just give me just a second. Stop it.
Die, damn you. This ends here.
Yeah. Die? Like, actually take a hit? Not like swinging? Yeah. But yeah, 4. Whichever button that was.
Die, Kerr!
Yeah. Alright. Undelivered letter. Because I am supposed to be light armor, I'm gonna put on her. They're no better than other stuff. She should have died over here. Around this area. I'm not looting as much as I should be from them. That fur curse is worth quite a penny. That's going to be very heavy. I mean, an axe honestly is not supposed to weigh 15 pounds or whatever, however much in this game it decides it's going to weigh. 27 pounds. Or kilos. I'm pretty sure it's probably kilos. Considering that's a pretty universal, weight measurement. It's probably supposed to be kind of like kilograms. In which case, that would still be like 15 or so pounds. Or excuse me, actually no, it would be... sorry, I went backwards on that one. Actually, if it's kilograms, then it would be even more than that. It would be like... What is it? I think 25.5 or so is about 45 pounds. Or is it 20 point... No, it's like 20.5 or 20.45 or some shit like that. It's about 45 pounds. Which would mean that's probably... I'd say that's probably getting close to... like, maybe like 60 or so pounds. Which... So in that case, it probably is just pounds and not... Yeah, I mean, like, a 10-pound bow. Who? But, I mean, I can understand you're not gonna fucking crumble all these fucking weapons onto your person and just, like, carry that shit around. Not gonna be that easy. Need a better shield, too, but none of them had any. Do we have... Oh, no. We have quite a lot of places to go. Okay, well, let's do it. I'm gonna go a little bit overtime today because usually I try to stop about 8:30 or so. I'm gonna go overtime a little bit today just because, you know, I was late getting the stream started. The mystery game, like the little extra game that we're gonna do tonight, is not gonna have anything to do. Excuse me, it's not. Well, sure, it's not gonna have anything to do with Oblivion, but it's actually gonna be like I'm gonna say like 30 minutes or so of it because honestly. Man, there's a lot of movement. Why heavy armor? Oh, damn, why do you hurt so much? Because I'm not using... Oh, I am using a helmet. So I guess that makes sense. I guess... Attack the fucking head. Casting. Anyway, yeah, I'm only gonna play like probably 30 minutes of it because honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Like... I would be very surprised if I'm even going to be able to entertain much with the game, considering... Nah, I mean, difficulty... I mean, it's medium. I don't care about my difficulty. It's all... The curve in Oblivion is really fucking strong. It's kind of like somewhat hard in the beginning, and then it gets like kind of pretty ridiculous. And then it's very, very easy later in the game, so. Okay, hold on. You need to tell me. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it did. It does. The curve on Oblivion, the leveling curve, is incredibly steep. It doesn't necessarily increase the difficulty. It's gonna kind of like sneak. What am I being seen by? Like, honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to be being looked at by. Go ahead and hit the heal, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it did the same thing for me in the beginning. It does for most people. And it's very difficult for people who do hand-to-hand and light armor. Like, being a monk in this game, like using the monk class to actually do anything, is... Might as well, you're wasting your time. Probably just gonna die, and die a lot. I've seen some people do it, but they kind of like needed mods in order to do so. If you're ever gonna do hand-to-hand, you have to go pick up these bracers from this one guy. You have to beat him because he's like a master hand-to-hand fighter to get them, but you can steal them off his person, I believe, and you have to basically just load the game over and over again in order to do so at an early level, because if you don't get them, you're basically just gonna fucking... You're gonna get fucked. And it's not even that great. It's like 15 points. Hand to hand. Oh, hell. That is... 3 whole ass bandits. I'm gonna see if I can, like... I'm gonna wait for this guy to come back out on patrol. Or just maybe one of the other ones. Just whichever one is kind of like closest to me. I'm just gonna try to like aggro him and pull him. Okay, he sees me.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you get.
Well then come on then. Yeah, so that way we can leave your friends out of it. And I'll just kind of pass fire at you too. Like, that was incredibly easy. Just like volley fireballs at him. Excellent combat. You know, you can't really expect much from AI. Honestly, I hope that Bethesda really starts to learn what, you know, Radiant AI actually even is. If they could make a game, the next Elder Scrolls game, where AI will realize that they are being casted on and they can hide behind something. Because honestly, if I got hit with a fireball and I just see like a volley of them coming at me, I'm going to try to like hide behind something to block the fireball. I mean, obviously that's kind of like you would think to be the normal way that a human would act. Is be like, oh, I'm going to hide from the fireball. Or like if somebody's shooting arrows at me, I'm going to kind of like hide behind something that will absorb the arrows. But in this scenario, they did none of that. So let me get the I'm just gonna grab the fur cuirass. It would be nice. I highly doubt that that's gonna happen. The only reason that the AI in, let's say something like Fallout 4, for instance, actually even managed to actually took any cover was because, and the same thing in 76, is because they're programmed to seek cover when they engage combat with the player. It's not because they're being shot at and they know when to assault the player and when not to. It's simply because taking cover is in their combat system. Like, and super mutants don't even necessarily take cover. They like sometimes will hide behind things. In 76, you see that more than anything. In 76, you kind of start seeing it when Fallout 4 didn't necessarily have it. In Fallout 4, if you shot them, they'll probably just charge towards you. At least super mutants anyway. But I remember in 76, like super mutants would be like, oh, like any enemy, if they couldn't see you, they would run and hide and like get out of your line of fire, so that way you couldn't, you know, that way you couldn't hit them. What I wanted to do. Which to me was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, I can understand why the AI would go and hide to try to draw me out. You know, I need another person as sniper support fighting for me. I can't just necessarily expect the AI to, you know, not hide, which was fine. But in Skyrim, I don't really remember that. Like, they would retreat, but they would never, like, if you hit them with a bow, they'd be like, stand out in the open and look around for the player. Like, where's he at? I don't know where he is. While they're getting fucking pelted with arrows until eventually you are basically forced to leave sneak. And then they're like, oh, there he is. And then they'll come fucking, you know, attempt to kick your ass. So, it's going to travel back to that camp because it's like a midway point. But yeah, it would be nice if the next Elder Scrolls, they're just like, they don't take cover simply because they have to. Because when it comes to the player in Fallout 4, you're primarily going to use a gun to shoot the enemy. It makes sense for them to just be like, okay, engage cover as quickly as possible to hide. Because hiding with cover is the best way to protect myself, you know, self-preservation. For the AI, the best way to do so is for them to take cover. So it's a little more simpler there. But in Oblivion, or not, like Elder Scrolls, like a fantasy setting like this, it's good for them to realize when they're being attacked at a distance and try to hide them. But it's also necessary to realize when you can assault the enemy. So they'll have to play around with it a little more than they normally would. Because, you know, I don't expect an enemy to run and hide necessarily when they're no longer being, like, they're just not being shot at all. I guess that would be okay because they could and just wait for a melee-oriented player to come attempt to attack them. You know, that would be okay, but... And it makes me wonder if they're going to do, if they're going to try multiplayer with this one, and I'm not talking about like Fallout 76 style multiplayer, like just a big open fast area with rotating players. That's not what I mean. What I mean is actually doing full-on like 3-player co-op. And I think that they could do it. It wouldn't be difficult for them to do, considering that they did that with 76. Like, they've just attempted to do it. I don't even think Bethesda even had, at least as far as, you know, any other game went, which they already had ESO, sure, but I'm not talking about that. I'm literally meaning just cooperative play. Like, you know, especially if it's peer-to-peer, they won't even have to worry about setting up servers. And I don't even think they had, like I was trying to say, I don't even think they had servers before Elder Scrolls Online was even a thing. And then, you know, then Fallout 76 comes out, and that was that. But, and I remember when, Todd said, whenever he was announcing Fallout 4, it's like, skeleton over there, I don't feel like fighting. He said we did the Skyrim game and like shrugged it off like it wasn't anything, but they like, I mean, as far as I can remember, they did quite a lot of iterations of Skyrim, so I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just gonna cast fire at you until you're dead, because I can do that.
I'm just warming up.
Oh!
Oh, hello! What kind of archer does that? Listen! Wow! I'm gonna take these. See why not. And then those. I'm not gonna pick up the boat, but yeah, it was like they redid Skyrim. Well, not really redid it, I guess, but they had so many iterations of Skyrim. Like there was Skyrim that comes out, you know, obviously like regular old Skyrim, and then they did the other Skyrim, well, you know, Skyrim Special Edition or whatever, which was like the remastered Skyrim, which was, you know, whatever. And then they did Skyrim VR, I think was even before that. And then they did, maybe, I don't really remember. Then they did like Skyrim on the Switch, and then, you know, they did Skyrim Legendary Edition. Let's not forget about that one. Like, they had so many different iterations of Skyrim, which...
Oh, what's the matter?
Shut up. Which was fine, you know, I guess, if it works. If it pleases the fucking mob of what gamers have become, then it's whatever. Oh, I don't have to do this. Huh? He have magic. Ta-da! Hey! It's pretty much junk, honestly, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Let me sleep. Oh, hello. I'll put in speed because speed gets 3 points. How about... Yes, magic and willpower. But I keep them even. Oh no. What's quick load? Can I even do that? F6. Okay, game crash. Okay, whatever. It's not even gonna let me quick load. Yeah.
To arms! To arms!
Who are you? That isn't right. Okay. Okay. I was about to say the game just crashed, but it didn't. It was just trying to do this. That imp's actually pretty strong. Oh, you're pathetic. Actually, no, he isn't. He isn't that bad. I just need you to... I just need you to hold... Just hold on. Shoot unlock magic to unlock his soul. This is not... If this was AI Dungeon... No more talk, only violence. Haha. You can't hit me from that distance, dude. You just... Your magic moves too slow.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I can't block magic with a shield. Because it's magic. Now, die already, so your imp will go away. Gold trim shoes are always nice. Okay, I am over encumbered, which, remember, in this game, you can't even run. So, I had to drop something, which I can't even remember. I don't even know how to drop. No, don't do that. No, 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 don't do anything. I drop things. Doesn't, oh, make... Guess I could, you know... I mean, I've hit literally every button on the keyboard. Yeah, what am I doing? What are you doing? Warhammer's actually pretty good. It's got a little enchantment. That being a thing, but... Shoes. I mean, I'll keep the trim shoes, but definitely not the buckled shoes. Just need to find out how to drop things. Okay. Hold on. I'll have to use my phone because... Shift click. Thank you. Thank goodness. That got rid of 2 pounds. So we can't carry any more stuff, unfortunately. Like, we can carry the quest items because the quest items don't weigh anything. But, yeah, and he did like so many different iterations of Skyrim, and I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Yeah, with Bethesda's like ability to create like subpar garbage, it's man, it's kind of like well, okay, I'm not gonna say subpar garbage because honestly they get things right in a lot of different areas. And they make some pretty damn enjoyable games, like this one, for instance. Pretty prime example of... You gonna do anything? It would suck to... Did my sword just break? Yeah. Okay. How about this? But I don't want to say that Bethesda doesn't know what they're doing. Like, they made this game, and I mean, it doesn't look good now, but when it came out, it was rather excellent. I think that they cut some corners. Sure, gameplay isn't that wonderful, but then again, this was like the dawn of the new age. You know, you had games like Halo and stuff. Like Halo 3 came out, you know, basically around the same time, same time period. Gears of War, you know, like that was another game. And you look back on them now, and you're like, well, they weren't really that graphically intensive either. But you know, they also weren't as open world. They cut a lot of corners too. You know, like I don't even think the Marines in Halo had more than 2 voice actors. They had like the regular Sergeant Marine who was always like this. He, hoorah! You know, like that was him. You know, he's a stereotypical, you know, country boy. Which, I mean, the South probably didn't even exist in Halo, but that's besides the point. And then there's like the regular Marines would just sound like regular people, and then they got the females, and then of course they've got fucking, you know, Spartan John and, or just, you know, Master Chief. They say Master Chief, that's just his rank. Yeah, he's a Master Chief Petty Officer, so he's like basically a Sergeant Major, but he's just Navy instead. I have harvested to the point where I can no longer run. Let's just... That's like 3 pounds. Let's get rid of this sackcloth garbage. No more harvesting either. But you know, you look back at those and you're like, okay, well, you know, of course they cut corners too. I mean, they had Keith David, but they had Keith David in, you know, I don't even think he was in fucking Halo, like, Combat Evolved. But he was in, you know, of course he was in 2, and then he was in 3. So, you know, of course, but they had to pay him anyway. But Keith David's one of those voice actors that I would believe would be probably paid a pretty decent amount. But I don't think, does he really even do a lot? I don't think he even does a lot of voice acting these days. It kind of sucks because I think Keith David, like, I love Keith David. But no, I mean, it's just one of those things. You know, if other game companies can get away with it, you know, Bethesda should, you know, be able to as well. But of course, this also means that they had to, you know, they still cut corners now. You know, they still make games now that pretty shameful for a company, you know, of their size and the money they've made over the years to make. It just doesn't sit good with me. It's like, how much more are they gonna fucking, how much more are they really gonna cut when it comes to the next few games that they'll be releasing? So, you know, like, what is it? I don't even remember. They have a name for their next little space game, you know, their space game installment, and they have, you know, the next Elder Scrolls coming out. I don't know when that's supposed to be, by the way. I don't think there's actually any information on it at all. But, I don't see that coming anytime soon, so... Hold on, I've fucked up the chat. Okay, there we go. The mouse is not locked to Oblivion, so I scrolled down. I'm doing this. I need this magic. I completely making Scorch East Queens. Scorch Beast Queens. Okay, your phone must have corrected that. Yeah, they're stupid, right? Yeah. They did that for a reason. They didn't know how to properly handle an RPG. An MMO, I should say. And we had less people than we should have had. We had me, you, Nathaniel, Josh, and Brandon, and then my roommate. That was all. It was 6. And they recommended like 8. So, I mean, but even with 8 people, I don't think we would have got it done anyway. Do I want to revisit Fallout 76? No, I don't. So I'm not going to. I'm pretty sure you probably expected me to say yes. And no, I'm not. You know, I'm just not doing it. I'm pretty sure that I bought the little Fallout First nonsense or whatever. And yeah, sure, I spent money on it. And that's over now. I spent money on that probably in October of last year. So by the time that we actually decide to go back, that's going to be over. So, if we ever decided to go back, and I don't. I just looted him and wasn't supposed to do that. But, you know, I just don't want to go back. It's just one of those games where it's like, honestly, why? They fucked up. You know, they made it. They just didn't do the job they needed to do. It could have been a really good game. Just monumentally fucked up, and they knew. I don't even think they fucked up. They probably did it on purpose, honestly, because if it would have been me, and I was a money hungry, unethical, big tech company. I would say big tech company because I feel like they're big tech. You know, it's almost like I feel like they're part of that conglomerate, almost like they're meshed in with that. If I was a big gaming company like that, I would do this. And I was, you know, hungry for money to, you know, fund my next few games and line my pockets. You know, and I would probably do it too. It's a business strategy. Well, that didn't work out. Yeah. Can't take anything much from him, but I will take the lockpick. So, you know, they're greedy, and they knew that they were. I don't think that they necessarily planned to do that, but when you have, you know, Todd being your creative, like, well, he's your CEO, but he has pretty much full creative control over what's going on. Because Bethesda, you know, they have ZeniMax, which is their publishing company. And some people are like, oh, well, but Bethesda, you know, is, you know, doing it. And then some people are like, oh, but ZeniMax is doing it because ZeniMax is the... because ZeniMax is the publisher. Well, yeah, Bethesda is the company. You know, like, Bethesda is...
You move like a pregnant cow.
You haven't hit me yet.
Do your worst.
Can't hit me. I mean, ZeniMax, like, literally, like, if you read the logo, it will essentially say, you know, like a Bethesda company, or some shit like that. It literally links it to Bethesda.
Fall down and bleed to death.
Shut up. Got nothing. Like, you can swing that axe all day and everything. That's completely fine with me. Oh, yeah, I kind of thought that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, I'm gonna get my ass beat. Time to run away and cast magic. Hey! You can't do that. Only I can use potions. There we go. Good to go.
I'll hack you to pieces.
But
You're
yeah, I mean,
pathetic.
it was really just all Bethesda's fault. You know, they just did badly.
Today
you're
you die.
not wanting to die very easily, huh? I'll be taking you to that one. Okay, well, I think, okay, sweet. Now we have to run back to Arcane University. I have an itch on my foot, on the bottom of my foot, and I cannot scratch it while in a splint. So, this is wonderful. I've been experiencing this pretty much this whole time, like just itches that I cannot scratch. Oh, okay. I have magic. Magics. Ta-da. Can I carry this? Yeah, I sure can. Just enough space. And I really, really want to itch this itch. You know what? I've got a perfect idea. Hold tight. Oh, I take this off. Perfect idea. I'm using this strategy. No, I'm not gonna pause it. There's nothing wrong. Using this strategy in it. There we go. I'm using a screwdriver to basically like push into my splint, just using the sharp end to to scratch the itch. It works in some cases, but sometimes it doesn't actually go all the way in. So, but yeah, we need to head to the Arcane University. Actually, I need to go to the Market District. No, I mean, using the screwdriver works fine. A coat hanger versus that, old metal coat hanger, by the way. Like, I don't even think the fucking, I don't even think the commissary or the exchange even sells fucking shit, white wire hangers. It's gonna go into a fighting chance.
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers.
You know, see, they did pretty well as far as Oblivion went. I mean, I know she's fucking ugly or whatever, but that wasn't what I was gonna say. With the lip syncing, I thought it was done pretty good. But they say the lip syncing is fine, but the voices are not. And I'm actually really surprised that someone has not come along and just done a community project to just like fix all the voices in the game. Like, make like a big community project that just fixes all kinds of voices. I'm pretty sure something like that is out there. I haven't really looked, but I don't think that it is. And I mean, it could use it.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices than all Tamriel.
I'm gonna get you to fix my steel. Sell that. I'm just gonna sell pretty much everything to you. Except the bow. I'm gonna sell the bow.
Seems
a fair price because
that seems a fair price.
This is all, I guess, all you want me to do.
That's more a good price for a good, an excellent bargain.
I don't understand what you mean. Like, and you know, the thing is that the only way to increase their likeness of you is to buy things, because honestly, you're not gonna get. I suppose that is broken. Hold on, let me repair it.
I appreciate.
Usually they get more angry at you if you sell them a bunch of shit. If you
Knowledge
buy things,
is
it's
power.
fine.
I can fix whatever you break.
They're all for 550 gold. How is that? Oh no, I've got 550 gold. Yeah. Please do that.
Let's do business.
So, how much does my I would need a fine steel. That. Steel longsword. Cost me 87. I could use it, and I definitely to I mean that's only one armor from a steel helmet. It's not even fine. It'll be better later if I went up in my skill, but it's pretty much pointless. So I'm going to sell you the short sword that I just paid to fix. Let's buy this deal.
An excellent deal.
But she wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't. I had to fix it.
Thank you for your...
You can do this.
All right.
Which is like this stupid fucking mini game. She even like... I don't really like Coerce very much. Does not like Admire. So if I take Boast... If I take Boast...
What a great... That's really funny. Not now.
That sucks.
Not later. Not now. Not later. Not ever. What a great story. You can't... That's great. How's it go again? You can't... Oh, that's... Don't waste your... Well done.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
Great. Not now. What a... You can't scare me. Excellent.
Go. I'm not very bad at the
Okay.
minigame. Most people don't understand how that minigame works, and I'm just like, I don't know, you just look at their facial expressions. I know that there's not much to really see, but it's there. Okay, so we made a pretty decent little bit of money. We need to go... I'm just going to run there because it's perfectly fine. Oh, this is the arena. Maybe one day we'll come to do this. I say one day, but I mean really later in the game we will come to do the arena. Simply because, I mean, you know what's weird about images is it looks so very like really D&D-esque. It's almost like they were gonna just like make it a fucking D&D game almost. I want to see if I can get into this. Oh, it's locked. Hey. So this guy right here is the one. Lucky I didn't necessarily hit him with that. I think this is the
What
guy.
brings you here?
No, they're. And this is so funny, like the way that they like spar.
Good afternoon.
They're just talking to me like that in the middle of that. Just fucking casually punching each other. And just good afternoon. Okay. Whatever. I don't think that's the guy who has the things.
What is
anyway.
it, citizen?
Nothing. I was not wanting to talk to you. So. Thank you.
What is it, citizen?
Powerful wizard. Could be a dangerous situation.
Safe travels.
Farewell. Hi.
We're all talking about the Empress murder.
Oh.
We have no
Okay. Finish that quest, so this will move us a little further into the Mages Guild stuff, so. This will be good.
What is it, citizen?
Y'all are staying hydrated, by the way.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for
Sitting
asking.
right next to him.
A lot of mages swear by Rindir's staffs.
If you're looking for a staff, that's the place to go.
I see. I think we're in for some hard times.
That right
The
there,
death
she's
of
literally, you
Uriel's
can tell she's
septum and his
reading off the
heirs
script.
changes everything.
I just don't think about it. The Elder Council will take care of things. Sooner or later.
Just gonna like literally
Farewell.
cough in his fucking face. Cover your damn mouth, dude. My God. How is that part of a conversation?
You have them? The items I requested? Give them to me, please. Yes, yes, this seems to be everything. Here's your reward. Thank you again.
So you're telling me that I don't get to join the Mages Guild? Wait a second. Well, what's the quest? Oh. Okay. Sat all night. What else is there really for me to do right now? Nothing. Might as well just wait. See why not. Ori at the Arcane University should be functional once more. I can visit it as often as I like, and also receive powers based on the phases of the moons. Well, yeah, I mean, that's great and all, but what about the Mages Guild?
Welcome
Hey.
to the Arcane University. If you wish to become a part of the Mages Guild, seek out the head of the local guild halls. They will instruct you further. Farewell.
Whoopsie. I came here like, hey, I want to join. They're just like, yeah, well, if you just actually go to the fucking one place, you could just do that. So I guess I might as well just go ahead and travel my way over to somewhere. I didn't really necessarily waste my time, I suppose. I guess I'll go to this town here. I'm tired. Coral. Hey. Hey. Yeah, this is the area, and the Mages Guild is always spottable because they'll always have
Anytime now.
stained glass nonsense. Right. Who's in control here? I love head tracking in this game. Just like, you literally, god damn, you're ugly. Like, literally just stare the dude down. You?
Excuse me. My name is Angalmo. Can I help you? If you want to join the guild, you can ask any of the local guild leaders. Here in Coral, Tikius is the one you'll need to see.
Oh, good. Glad you told me.
Goodbye.
I like how he grabbed that book, too. Like, I came up and he just took that book away. I mean, I know that, yeah, I mean, I'm ugly, too, sure.
How
Are you
are you?
Tikius?
Fantastic.
Greetings, citizen.
It's gonna interrupt their
Is
fucking...
there something I can do for you?
It's
Are
gonna
you
interrupt their
perhaps
conversation.
interested in joining the Mages Guild? Well then, it's no small matter. Membership in the guild is quite an honor, but also a responsibility.
Do you wish to join the guild?
Well, hopefully you don't have like an opening quest because I repaired the Ori, so yeah.
Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. The full guild hall is now available for your use.
Great.
You'll need a recommendation from each local guild hall in order to advance further. Until then, the Arcane University will be closed to you. Welcome to the guild, and good luck to you.
Excellent. So, what do I do?
I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation.
Okay, great.
She and I have an unpleasant history.
Okay.
She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here, spreading her lies.
Okay, I know a way.
Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Okay. Sure. Let's go find this person.
Hello. They say
like
that
right
the
fucking
priests
here.
and priestesses of the Chapel of Dibella have all
How
been
goes it?
murdered. No one even knows who...
Ah, yes. You are a guild mage, are you not?
No, I mean,
Yet
do I
different
look like
from the
one?
others. Yes, yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you.
Oh, it is.
Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you?
Well, I do need to know why she's here. I don't know what this... there's no, like, context. So I'm not really sure. I'm just like, yeah? Like, because if I take it, I don't want the fucking guild to just be like, oh, shit, now you're fucking fucked. Yeah, sure,
Excellent.
I'm interested.
It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can, and would very much like to. You'll find it in an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Apparently, no one has any idea who did it. Now there's some prophet preaching doom in the streets of Antwerp.
Shit, well, here he goes.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, so that bitch...
What?
Is doing this.
Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble.
Roger that.
Should you go looking for it, I hope that it would be for the sole purpose of bringing it here.
I don't know what it is.
Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
I guess I'll just go to this location. Wherever this is supposed to be. Okay. Let's go out this gate. Our way there. I mean, I don't really know. I can't remember this quest because I didn't really do any Mages Guild stuff. So, I mean, I think I did. I don't know. Maybe like, kind of like way later in the game. I seen somebody back here. Oh, that was a deer. I guess I'll just run up the trail and get to this area or whatever we're looking for. You know what Bethesda really needs is a game engine. Like, honestly, they just need a brand new, like, I'm not saying necessarily their own game engine. I'm just saying that they need to change their engine. Of course, everybody that works there already knows how to use Havoc and everything involved with it. But if they could learn how to use other game engines to create their games, they would be much better off. I kind of wondered what that was for a second. It was just some fucking rat. If they'd have to pay the training and the rights to use something like Unreal Engine, I think that they would benefit from something like Unreal, CryEngine. I mean, hell, they already technically own. They don't own, but they publish for fucking id, and id has its own little engine. Like, why not do something with it? I mean, I know that they publish for them, they don't own them. But it would be nice, because since they're already partnered with them, why not just be like, okay, I want to use your engine. Or, you know, whatever. And then maybe it could cut them a deal. I think that's what Bethesda needs more than anything. It's just an engine. And everybody who knows anything about like gaming knows like Havoc is good for some purposes. It's got a use, but it also has a limit. It's only so much it can do. And Fallout 4 is a prime example of that. And once you really start getting deep in the game, you start realizing like, okay, this actually plays not really like garbage, I want to say, but it doesn't play well. Like, you start to really notice some problems. Okay. I won't be able to read it, but I want to take a look. But, you know, you'll start noticing things like, can I equip this item? I don't want to equip it. You'll notice like build limits, texture smears, or I guess it's like smearing. Really, it's just duplicating textures. There's texture ghosting, and that doesn't always come just from building a lot either. It's just the fact that the game does not handle graphics well. It doesn't optimize well. That's one of the problems that Bethesda, I think, has had with a lot of their games. I guess mostly Fallout 4, because Skyrim runs pretty. It's not very well optimized, but I think they went directions with Fallout 4 that they were not ready to do. And I also think that they could have benefited from a new engine when it comes to Fallout 76. Like, I understand, like, it's literally just a rewash of Fallout 4. I mean, honestly, it uses all the same assets, with some new ones, of course, but it uses all the same assets, and the only thing that it does differently is it just adds in a little bit of extra, you know, here and there. And of course, like, the world is much more populated, and there's a lot more stuff laying around than there was in Fallout 4. Sure, it's, you know, it's a much more robust very, very full, very lively world. In a lot of ways, but it is poorly optimized. It runs like shit. It doesn't necessarily play very well. They could do so much more with how the game acts if they would just make a new engine. The AI, they can improve AI, they can improve the building, they can improve their physics. Overall, improving gameplay in total. They can improve their graphics. I thought that was something that I didn't necessarily get mad about when it came to Fallout 4. A lot of people were very upset because Fallout 4 decided that it was going to basically make everything look like it was a lot more like a cartoon. They didn't look realistic, and the environment didn't look realistic. And it's still the same now. I just decided to ignore it because it really wasn't that big of a deal. They made some graphical improvements in some places that were nice, and there was some design that they didn't do that wasn't very good. I like the way the power armor looks in...
many of the Argonian slaves have returned.
I like the way that the power armor looks in Fallout 4. I think that was an excellent way to design the power armor, because it was big, bulky, industrial, which was originally what they wanted to do. When it comes to,
I can't believe that Glister would live with that Malintus.
When it came to Fallout 3, they wanted to do that,
and her
but they
being such a
didn't.
lovely girl.
And then people were like, well, I wish that Bethesda would have done it this way. And then they did it that way, and I think that it was great. Like, power armor looked big, it looked beefy, it looked retro.
Good day.
It just did,
Go
it did
ahead,
its job.
Please.
But when it came to some of the weapons, some of them, not all of them, some of them weren't that great. The AI didn't run very well. The graphics could have been better. I think that they could have been a lot more stylized, a lot more realistic, toned a little bit different than they were. They just weren't. And that was okay because it wasn't a big of a deal when Fallout 4 was being announced, but then it comes out and you're like, okay, this is fine. But the game is still not that great.
You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please.
See, why not? Here.
Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need.
I think...
Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
I think that if you take it to her, she opens it and dies, but I don't really remember. Wait a second. Hey. I'm gonna see what he does. He'll probably just put it on a... Hey. Here you go. I'm just like opening the door.
Hi there.
Hello. Nice. I mean, it's free stuff, right? I'll make sure this book is kept safe. I'll just go back up there. Hey, how you doing? And he just walks away. I just bag that shit. Nice. This works in gold. Oh yes, this is one of those scenarios that I probably shouldn't be fucking with. I mean, all this stuff's free, so I'm just gonna take it. some of the display cases you can open. You can actually open them all when you become master of the guild. Basically become like an archmage, essentially. Spins moccasin. It's worth something. Nice. Worth something? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like as I was saying, it's just I think that Bethesda would benefit a lot from just trying a new game, like not a new game, but new engine. They're already trying a new game, and hopefully, just maybe, God's willing, we'll see a new engine when it comes to whatever space game they're doing. I can't remember what they called it. They had a name for it. I just forgot what it was. Star-Made, Star... something. Star-Made is already a game, I think.
Good to see you.
Something different. It's not Star Citizen. It's not Star-Made. It's like... or something. Obviously, Star Citizen is already a thing. It's made by somebody else completely. God willing, we will see a new engine appear in that game. I'm hoping. I am very much hoping. I mean, it isn't like they're pushing Havoc to its limit, you know. There's only so far it can go, and they will need to do something new if they like it. It's got a means. Havoc has a means. It's just not that great. And everybody, you can look it up on the entire, like all over the internet. Anybody who is anyone will tell you like Havoc sucks as far as like a game engine goes, and it needs to be something different. I'm just looking for books that are like actually valuable. Some of these aren't. Silver stuff is great, but it's also part of the decoration, and I feel like I could just take it all, stuff it in my pockets, but this is the best way to make money. It's just, honestly, just steal everything you see that isn't tied down. Isn't necessarily going to get you in trouble, that is. I wonder if he like goes back up there and he's like, time to read the fingers of the mountain, and just, what? Meanwhile, it's in my fucking pocket. Wait a second. Thank you. Oh, nice. I'll take that. Beef is worth nothing, but boar's meat, however, that's worth something. Hold on. Gotta take these. Can't just go leaving alchemy stuff laying around. Because these are worth some of the most anything in the game. If you see them and they're not tied down, or if you can steal them without being seen, then you do it. I can actually open that one. Can't do that one though. Wait, hold on. Where's my mouse? Bar. Oh, now. Nice. It's the basement. I bet you there's something good down there. Just a wall. Useless. Useless. Soul gems, not so much.
Anytime now.
Oh, yes. Oh. That makes sense. Silver dagger is worth a lot. We'll just start with our, like, most garbage stuff first. What's worth the least? All we need to do is drop, like, 2 pounds. Might have, like, stupid stuff that could be dropped, like this lettuce. Excuse me. It's venison. And we'll come back for the rest later. Like, I'm not gonna leave all this alchemy stuff just laying around. Like, fuck no. You having a difficult time? Oh, okay, this is just where that dude sleeps. You know, the leader of the guild hall. You know, he gets to sleep. He gets to sleep up top. You know, like that's where he has to sleep at. But this guy right here, he's special. He gets to sleep in the double bed. What a joke. Shops and stuff will probably be closed at this time.
Oh, hello. You look tough. Want to join the Fighters Guild? If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Dunton. You'll find her in Coral. She can tell you all you need to know.
That was not what that said at all. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, I read that just for a second. I was like, wait a second. He's saying something he's not supposed to say. And then I was like ignoring it. And then I looked back and he's saying something completely different than what the fucking subtitle said.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, see you later. Pretty nice guy. You look tough. He's like, yeah, I mean, I guess I am. Really better at magics. Can't really go into any shops right now because it's like the middle of the night. So I'll have to wait.
Hail.
You know, one of the things I like the most about it's actually pretty chilly outside, and I had to open my window to let in any cool air. But it's like it's not even it's the fall right now, and you know, I wish that it was. This is why one of the things I liked about back home much more than I like about here is that wasn't what I was intending. The environment was much more robust at home. Like, it's mainly plains here, and I'm in the middle of the city, so I actually had to go out of town to experience anything nice. Which, unfortunately, due to the surgeries and everything, I can't necessarily go out and go camping and everything. I definitely want to do that more next year, for sure. It's like, man, I need to buy a tent and just... This is where I'll need to go to. But I definitely need to buy a tent and go out somewhere in the middle of nowhere, really like primitive camping areas, and only getting a tent specifically because like I kind of know how to make like a makeshift shelter. So if I could just get a tent, I could go out there and just basically like hang out while I'm trying to construct a shelter. Like be like, okay, I can make a shelter this way. You know, while I'm not having to, you know, sleep on the fucking ground or like, you know, brush to build it. And then I can leave that shelter for some time. Well, that wasn't what I was intending. But it would be nice because I really like the way that winter feels. It's like I can open my window and let the cool air come in while I'm getting to hang out here at night, and it's nice, it's cozy. But it's not the same as home. I really don't like North Carolina. It's just because of the area that it's in. You know, it's like it's much more lively than here. If I actually had to choose, I couldn't live in the backwoods of you know, Colorado, I would definitely choose to go back home. Like, no doubt. It was just like, you can't go anywhere else. It's either Colorado or North Carolina. I'd be like, well, North Carolina. I really don't care much for Colorado. You know, it would be a nice visit. Necessarily be... It wouldn't necessarily be...
Go ahead, please.
The place I want to stay. Unless I lived, like, in the actual, like, northern Colorado and stuff. And some of the, like, maybe, like, northwestern Colorado. It's a little bit nicer up that way. But it's expensive. It's just expensive.
Let's do business.
Yeah, let's do it. Take this, which that's very, very bad. I mean, I don't think anybody else is going to give me a different price.
And next, that's a
Sell
fair
everything.
deal.
Is it?
A good.
Here, take this. That's for you.
And next,
sir, take that, please. That. I don't really care what she gives for it, honestly. Okay, she won't take any of the alchemy stuff.
thank you. Come again.
So I need to take that stuff
Bye.
to somebody. I've got to level up too. I need to take that to somebody who's going to buy it. I think this might be. It's not a tavern. It is a tavern. Like, come in and like, it's so weird. Skyrim was a little better about it. Somewhat. They could definitely use more lively NPCs because just look at this. It's empty. Look at this scene. It's empty, and just imagine walking in and just seeing one person standing. Like one Khajiit just standing there. Not doing anything. Just staring at the wall. Like, come on. It's good. I mean, it's fun. It's not that big of a deal. But I think that it's kind of like, really?
How are you?
Hey,
Welcome to the Oak Enclosure. This one is Talisma, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal.
Yeah, I forget that that Khajiit speaking like almost like second person. What do you know about rooms?
Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it.
Okay.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
You can interest yourself in my Tamika Vintage $30.99. $3.99. Yes, indeed. I'm not gonna buy anything. Okay, well, you're happy with me.
You too.
Probably because I'm a Khajiit, so. She isn't even gonna like look at me, even though I'm like chilling out, like steal this wine, and then just sell it back to her. And then she just stares back at the wall again. Just, that was a nice guy. Just, like, you just staring at it so much, you'll burn a hole in it. Let's see. Oh, yes. She didn't see me. Because if you don't let that eye go all the way fucking faded, it'll fuck you. I like how she just like big sleeps like right back here. It's incredible. Ordering goods and trade. I think I'll be going in here. She'll move to where she can see me.
Go ahead, please. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Is that me? Oh no, that's not me. Please take this, because that's not important to me. Please do not take that, because that's a tome. Please take this. And this.
That's more.
Take all of this. I don't
You
care
got
if
a
it's
great
more.
deal there.
Also take this scroll, because they're not important. Because scrolls are basically useless to me. Please take this thing. These.
And
this one. That one. And all of these. Please take this poison, because I don't really know how to use it. I think I just place it in somebody's inventory, but I'm just going to forget about that. Please take the Night Eye, because I really don't need it either. Disbelieve. This is magic. I don't use these, so just take these. Please take this.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Yeah, I made a good bit of gold because you're still buying it. So then that's what's going to happen. You're going to buy my stuff. Let's restore health. I'm just gonna keep some things that restore my health just because it's kind of important to do. Let's take these because I don't need them.
You got.
I just imagine trying to talk to somebody. Just you've made a pretty good.
You got a great deal
take
there.
This.
You drop.
Take these.
A fine transaction.
You seem to enjoy buying every single thing that I have. What do you have, by the way? Anything at all that's good? Miscellaneous items. I mean, you got those. You got a tome at all? Oh. Hey, you got some repair hammers. I could probably use it. I'll take like 5 of them. That's it though.
A pleasure to serve you.
Okay, cool.
Farewell.
Now, if you would get your lizard breasts, however the fuck that's supposed to work, out of my way, I will happily make my way back to the Mages Guild to take the rest of their things. Like, why even do that, honestly?
Estelle would live with that momentous Ancrus. Shameful.
We gotta put lizards in the game. Gotta have females.
Hi.
Lizards don't necessarily nurse, but give them breasts anyway.
Greetings, Argonian.
What's going on with you?
I have heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval. Indoril is in ruins, and Redoran is besieged by the Nords of Skyrim.
We just gave this guy.
Morrowind has always been a troubling place.
Like, we just gave this man
goodbye.
Like, full run of our fucking guild. And the first thing that he does is take everything. This ugly ass, glow in the dark cat.
It is a privilege.
What's going on with you?
This glow in the dark cat comes in and takes everything we've got. Everything. Like everything that's useful. Everything else we got is like fucking 10 gold or less.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yes?
Shut up. Talk to me. Too busy stealing y'all's shit.
Good to see you.
I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord
Y'all talk too damn much too.
Along the road to Bruma, I think.
Wait a second. Yeah, I'm going down here. Probably just like leave any fucking little bit unturned. Grab Z. Idiot. This is one of the things that they definitely did do very good with grabbing. Steal all. Oh yeah, you have like 2 accounts. That's so stupid. I'm gonna steal everything. I don't like, you know, if it's 0 gold, it's gonna get me nothing. Like they're not even gonna give me anything. So it's not entirely useful to just steal all the stuff. If it's not worth a lot, it's pretty much just taking up space. And I could grab things that are worth more. Shit. Okay. I do like it. I mean, in a way, they did well with some physics in their game. Like, they allowed this to happen. That's important, because if you don't really have that in your game, then... They were like, we thought of VR way before anybody else ever did. By already allowing our players to grab things and throw them around. I mean, that's foresight. I don't think that they did it on purpose, but it's certainly foresight. Oh, I tried tab already, and tab was not working. Who lives down here? Hey, nope, I'm taking those. And I wish that they break. Like maybe one day they'll give you the ability to break things that are easy to break. Like,
Been to Fire and Steel recently?
I mean, there's some things that you can make out of pewter that will be relatively durable.
How do you do?
But in this case,
But it seems to me there's something
it's like pewter, like in the form of like a clay, kind of like hardened to the point of where it's just brittle. Would break relatively easily. I love how people talk to each other in this fucking shit, because they just like stand in front of each other and cross their arms like,
good morning.
hey, are you a beggar?
One more coin, and I can get a pair of shoes.
I just heard you talking to that woman just a second ago, and you sounded like a regular ass motherfucker, and you're gonna tell me that all of a sudden, got a coin for the shoes, please?
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
And then your lips don't even...
Anyone looking for work should
There
consider
it
the
goes.
Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
Just give me a coin for the shoes, please.
Blessings of anew upon ye.
I didn't go to the Fighters Guild. They're always looking for people to join. And you're telling me you're still standing on fucking stairs? It's just like, yeah, okay. There you go. You can stop.
Go ahead, please. May I
Please.
interest you in some of my fine wares?
That I sold you?
A good...
Huh? Uh-huh. There's your money. Oh, yes.
You drive a hard bargain.
I don't. I just want you to take shit from me.
That's...
It's really all I want.
You got a great...
Yeah? Stop talking.
A good price for a good customer.
Damn, she loves me because I keep selling her shit.
Come again. You too.
She's just the nicest lizard lady.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
How do you do?
I don't understand what Glistel is doing with Melinda's anchors. I mean, have you seen her? And have you
Like, you could at least, like someone somewhere could go in and be like, okay, voice acting community. There's plenty fucking of them. It's voice acting community. Tell you what I want you to do. Just come in the game and we'll remake some shit together. And I bet if somebody said that was, you know, important enough, then they would probably buy it. Be like, yeah, okay, sure, let's go fucking redo Oblivion shit. Like, redo the beggars. Like, if you just give me a coin, I could buy a new pair of shoes, please. And then, you know, instead of them being like, I heard that blah blah blah, you know, like after a second or two, like they say their lines like that, like, Gray Foxes is not real, and if you go to the Fighters Guild, I heard that you join. You know, like, I mean, you could at least do that, but it's whatever. Like, I'm not gonna complain about that much. Let's do like maybe one more quest. I think that might be all we have time for as far as Oblivion goes, and then we'll hit the little extra game. I'd like to do so now, but I think that I'll just go ahead and we'll do like maybe one more quest, depending on what it is, and then we'll move on. Oh, this is it.
Go ahead.
Sure, they're still awake. Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Hail.
Oh, I gotta hold C. That's annoying, but okay.
Greetings,
Not good.
Khajiit.
Hello.
Yes? Hello. Greetings.
Here, could you hold this for me? Oh.
It's you. Hi.
See, you sounded so nice earlier. Just greetings. Just fucker. You like charge a railgun projectile off these people. See, like what the fuck? Amazing. Oh yeah. You. Patronage.
Somebody
Whoops.
help! Come quickly, we've
Wait, no! You don't understand!
got a burglar!
Hold on. Let's see. Oh, there's so much more that's actually stolen. I've stole a lot of cloth. I didn't even realize that. Hold on a second. What happened? Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Oh no. God damn it. Well, what do I do? How do I get back in? Suspended. I didn't mean to. Where am I? I'm at Frostcrag. Where were we, Braville? Hey guys.
How goes it? Fantastic.
How do you do?
Thank.
Delphin Jen.
I've
Goodbye.
sighted the forlorn watch.
Your actions have gotten you suspended from the guild.
Yeah, I know what
There's
happened.
nothing I can do for you. You'll have to speak with Romanus Polus at the Arcane University. Only he can lift the suspension.
Hello.
God damn, dude. Like, y'all just gonna cough like that, like right in front of everybody. I didn't mean, like, I didn't even steal necessarily. Like, okay, I did steal. I didn't mean to steal that item. I didn't think that the crystal ball, of all fucking things, was going to be the one thing I couldn't steal instead of the very valuable, fucking alchemic, you know, stuff that they have. Sake. I'll just wait. In that case, since that's gonna fucking delay me a little bit, we won't do another quick. Just move on to the next. I just need to wait. I gotta get the suspension lifted, I suppose. I just can't steal. You know, I need to be very careful about what I take. Now,
It is unfortunate that we should meet under these circumstances, Associate. You
don't have to be
been
that.
found guilty of theft. As such, your guild privileges have been suspended.
Yeah.
If you wish to be reinstated, you must perform a service for the guild. Are you willing to do so? Very well. Make no mistake, this task is simple, but has a purpose. In selflessly serving the guild at risk to yourself, while putting your own feelings aside, you prove your devotion to the cause.
Okay.
You will help replenish alchemical supplies for the guild, deliver 20 dragon tongue flowers and 20 redwort flowers to me. Surprised? Annoyed? It is not unexpected. Nevertheless, that is your path to re-acceptance in the guild.
Sure, okay, yeah, it works for me. I don't really know if I have any of those things. Pretty sure that I don't. I think I, like, dropped a bunch of it. Wait, hold on. I've done something. I've scrolled the chat. Okay, I'll fix the chat here in just a second. Dragon's tongue. Some other thing. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. That's gonna be enough Oblivion for me. I need to start quick saving more, I guess. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for Oblivion tonight then in that case. Once we're done with Oblivion, we can move on to do something else, so. Anyway, tune in on Sunday for, I keep on wanting to say Tons Day, but tune in on Sunday for more God of War, and I'll see you guys then. But for tonight, night all, and fucking, I will see y'all on Sunday.